Hey guys, I'm Dina. This is Creative Minds Homeschool, and this is Aaliyah, my trusty sidekick. And today I'm just going to share with you a very quick and brief life update. So we've had a lot of real life happen this week at our house. Main thing, little one now has a broken arm as of Wednesday. And she's waving around. She's waving around nursing pads. Excuse that, but you know, it keeps her entertained. Whatever. So this week it was a busy, crazy week. My husband had gigs, like either rehearsals or gigs every night after his regular work day. So it was a hectic, stressful time in all of our lives because, you know, we didn't have him around in the evenings to help out and whatever. So he was getting ready to go to a gig. I was getting supper ready. And, you know, the way our house is situated, our living room and kitchen are separated by a wall. So now that we have a little crawler, I pretty much keep everything picked up off the floor, and she can pretty much go on the whole lower level of our house. We keep the doors closed, and you know, she can go anywhere. It's just basically clear space for her to crawl in and play with toys. Well, she crawled in the living room, and the big kids were playing with her, and one of them picked her up and accidentally dropped her. So and just knowing her the way I do, she's a very, very, very laid back, happy kiddo all the time. So when she started crying and didn't stop, I knew this is not good. So I took her to urgent care. Say hi. Can you wave? Say hi. Can you wave? Hi. So when she started crying, I was like, she's still waving. She's still waving. Hi, hi. Can you see yourself? Can you see you on there? Say hi. She'll give y'all a show. But so yeah, we ended up, my husband was on his way out the door to his gig that night. And so I loaded up 4 kids in my van and went on down to urgent care. And my cell phone battery had like 1% on it, and my charger in my van was charging it very slowly. So I texted my mom. I was like, hey, or called her, I don't remember which, but I was like, this is what's going on. And she ended up leaving work early and coming meet me at urgent care. And so we got her all doctored up, and then we went to the orthopedic doctor Thursday, and he said she doesn't need a cast if she'll leave the splint on. She can just have that for about 3 weeks, and then we'll come back and check her. But in the meantime, she is going on 14 months old. She'll be 14 months old at the beginning of, not next week, but the next. And she had just, right the day before that, she had pulled up to her, standing on her feet for the first time. So she's still slow motor. She's getting around even though her arm's broken. She's dragging her little splint everywhere and still crawling and everything. You know, so I guess you could call this the life baby update. We are still on our 2nd week off of school. We have 1 more week left. I'm loving that the kids are very excited to get back to school. You know, there have been some mixed reviews. It's funny how kids are. One little girlie is really looking forward to doing cursive. The other one is like, I want no part of cursive at all ever. So I told her, you know, and it was making her, she kept saying, I don't want to go to 2nd grade. I don't want to go to 2nd grade. And I'm like, why? Like, what's the holdup here? And she's like, I don't want to do cursive. I'm like, well, we can delay cursive. We don't have to do it right away. If that's freaking you out, no problem. You know, you don't have to do exactly what your sister does. You know, that's the beauty of homeschool. So I was happy to figure out, like, her hesitation is on something that we can definitely put off. You know, I don't, it's not like I feel like they have to learn cursive, but I think it's important that I do like for them to, and I want them to. So, you know, but if it's going to make you dread school, by no means, we're not going to do it till you're ready, you know, and you want to do it. And I'm thinking once they get into it, you know, we'll see. If she still doesn't want to, I'm not going to push it. We have plenty of time. One moment. Baby's playing with the outlet. Let's not get electrocuted on the same week we break our arm. Right? Right. So anyway. Oh my goodness. Hey. No, no. Don't touch the outlet. That's not safe for babies. Anyway, so that's kind of what's been going on. Our first week of school, we were out. We did swim camp, which was great in some ways. Just a lot of running around, which makes me tired. And then this past week, we started back to piano lessons, which was good. You know, it's good to like slowly get back into some routines. So yeah, it was a hard week as far as having my husband gone a lot and everything, but that stopped. Last night was his last one, and I was so happy about that. This was kind of a chatty, rambly video about how my little one now has a broken arm, which is very sad and unfortunate. My saving grace is she is such a good child. Like, she's so good that you would not even know. Just like every now and then she might kind of, you know, like it. I think she's probably like, can we take this thing off, you know? But no, we can't. So, but in general, she has been so good. And everyone was concerned about the sibling that dropped her, that she was going to be all upset. Not so much. She was the first, like, little minute, but she got over it very fast. There's not a whole lot of worry with her there. And probably because the baby is not milking it. You know, she's just a little happy thing. So thank goodness for all parties involved. It's best case scenario. Anyway, but that's kind of what's been going on in life this past week. It's been crazy. So yeah, next week we have our last week off. It's going to be crazy too. I have several appointments during that week that we have to go do. But I need some downtime. I have to carve out some downtime next week, because the week after that we are starting school and we're having company come visit for a few days. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna be crazy, but it's all good. It's happy crazy, except for children breaking their arms. So yeah, more in the next one, guys. Bye. If you have comments, questions, I don't know, whatever, say hi, comment down below. I always enjoy hearing from y'all. So